Here we go for the first time tonight in racing anger. The yellow lights, which are working now, are about to be extinguished and we're ready to go. 9 cars set to go. The Bachelor Industries WA Modified Sedan Series round number 4. Proudly supported by Peter and Sharon Fraser of Civil Hirings, Collie and Dublin on the front rows. They come out of Palmer's. Green lights come on and we're underway, and Shane Dublin well and truly makes the best of the jump as they head down into turn number 1 and 2 for the first time. 3/4 track high with a bit of a hop, skip and a jump is car number 15 of Luke Fraser, and he takes away second place, and that's a perfect start to his night as he storms up behind the 13 of Shane Dublin. He's got him off the curb now, but after one lap, it's Shane Dublin leading Luke Fraser. Sam McCauley is third. Back to Laurie Dowsett in 14. Brandon Fraser in the 2 along. Behind them is the 22 of Brett Mills, the 51 of Anthony King, back to Merv Penn. And Shane Britton brings up the tail, but as they come around with 2 down and 8 to run, it's still Luke Fraser hot on the heels of Shane Dublin in the Pinjarra Tyre Power car number 13.
So Shane Dublin leads Fraser back in third place of 36 of Sam McCauley. Right behind him is Laurie Dowsett, and then right behind him is Brandon Fraser as they run down the back straight here at Collie once again. Back in 6th place is Anthony King. No change in the order though. Dowsett trying to come underneath of the third place car of the 36 of Sam McCauley. 3 down and 7 to go in this 10-lap heat race, and it's Shane Dublin out in front. Second place is Luke Fraser. Right behind him is Sam McCauley, Laurie Dowsett. Back then to Brandon Fraser and Anthony King. Then a gap to the other 3, Mills, Penn and Britton. Into the main straight, 4 down and 6 to go. Status quo, still Shane Dublin leading this one.
Yeah, they're all starting to pile up behind the 13 of Shane Dublin now. There's about 6 cars in the gaggle, all waiting for one little mistake in front. And will the cork pop? The first car to have a look on the outside is Luke Fraser in 15. As they come out of Palmer's, it didn't quite help him because now Sam McCauley looks to the inside of Fraser. Fraser dives to the inside as they go past the pub in turn 1. And he's got him off the curb now, does Luke Fraser in car number 15. Great racing between the two. Ford versus Holden battle, and Luke Fraser in car number 15 will take the lead. The Tyre Power Pinjarra car got a bit out of shape, and with 4 to run, it's now Luke Fraser from car number 36 of Sam McCauley.
And Dublin now on all sorts of trouble with Dowsett on the inside. He's covered that one off, and while having a shandangle with Laurie Dowsett, which has brought on the yellow lights, the 2 car went around the outside of Brandon Fraser, but we have gone yellow as a result. And the 14 car of Laurie Dowsett and the 13 of Shane Dublin, 13 and 14, had it coming together and made a 13.5 on the back straight. And we've gone caution after 6 laps. Here's the restart coming up. Luke Fraser will come around the cone as we go green from McCauley, Dublin, and then back to Brandon Fraser in 4th. Behind them is the 22 car Brett Mills, then Merv Penn. Further back then to Shane Britton and Laurie Dowsett with a lot of work to do. Up into Palmer's corner, they'll come this out of 4 this time with 3 to go. And it is the 15 of Luke Fraser who leads. McCauley second, back into Dublin and Brandon Fraser. That's the first 4 as they go up into Cardinal's corner. And the lead 2 cars have certainly got away from the rest of them as they run down the Griffin Cole back straight here in Collie. Out of Palmer's corner, there'll be 2 to go. And Luke Fraser leads Sam McCauley with Dublin back in 3rd.
2 to run this time as they head up into Cardinals. And it is car number 15 of Luke Fraser and the 36 of Sam McCauley that have stretched their lead in 1st and 2nd. A long split back then to Dublin, who's now under pressure from the 2 of Brandon Fraser. It's good to see that B. Fraser's got those electrical gremlins sorted out. Behind them, it's Brett Mills and Laurie Dowsett starting to charge back through the field. He's up to 5th now as he puts Mills back to 6th. And now he's going to try and get past Brandon Fraser, but a lot of work to do. And as they come out of turn number 3 and 4 for the final time in heat number 1, it'll be car number 15 first across the line. Luke Fraser defeats Sam McCauley in heat number 1. Shane Dublin gets there for 3rd ahead of Brandon Fraser. Laurie Dowsett storm back to 5th. Brett Mills will be 6th. 7th place will be the 17 of Merv Penn. And the 88 of Shane Britton, the last of the finishers, and not finishing was the 51 of Anthony King. No doubt about it, though, the modified sedans mean business tonight.